Alright guys, we're gonna put on some covers on the calipers and some better mud flaps. These were good, but yeah, better ones. So you're just gonna take the rim off, obviously. Alright, where's the cover? These covers right here. I'm gonna put these on. The clips right here. No, we got brackets for those things. So brackets slide inside here, just like this. Push it all the way in. 3/8, I believe. Where is it? Yep, 3/8. It's a 3/8 nut right here. So just loosen them up just a little bit, so that way when you slide this on, you could get it on there without fiddling with it too much. That's that one, and there's this one. It says fronts, so it's easy to tell. And tighten it up. It's just a cover, just for dress up, you know. Adds 2 horsepower in your head. And you just spin it just to make sure it's not rubbing on anything. And that's that. Now we're gonna go to these. Take these off. Just for Ford ST. So you have to clean this part carefully, properly. Rubbing alcohol or rubber on rubber or rubber on plastic will do just fine. There's no dirt in between there. Once you rub it with a glove, that is rubber. There's a small one. It's an adhesive, so that's why they want you to clean it. Why do they put that back there? To be honest, I really don't know. I didn't see any difference with it. I did the other side first before I started recording this side. I wanted to make sure I do everything properly first on one side before I come over here and do this one. These, you don't need these. They give you everything, all the hardware is in another bag. There you go. This one, put it in that hole. Get a small screw. Put it in here. Well, sorry, not in there. Back here. Screwdriver. And then you get one of these and you put it on there as well, faced this way. Just like that. Then you need one for the back inside here, where the existing hole is. Line it up. Get 2 of these ready with the washers, the plastic washers. And here. And that's that right there. Tighten it out a little bit. It's plastic, so you don't want to tighten it too much. Just want to tighten it enough so it holds. Get one of these. These come on there. So you take this one line it up with the hole. Put it on like this. I'm going to use a screw just to hold it in place. There you go. And you shimmy this back on. That right there. Give it a hole. The one with the nice curve on it, that's the ones for the front. The one with the little notch goes in the back. Actually, the smaller one goes in the front, bigger one goes in the back if you want to look at it that way. And yes, the words go in the back as well. That isn't going yet. This goes here. Put it nice and flush to the vehicle. And then you mark these holes with whatever you have. Mark mine with one of the screws. And I'm gonna drill it up to a 1/4 inch. This one right here. Push it in. See, I still don't know what this is for, but hey. Not that one. Just put it back in there again just to hold it. That's where the other one comes into play, the other one that you put together with the washer. Slide this down. Don't tighten them down until you got everything in place. This bracket you will have to bend a little bit to fix the to contour it to here. If I screw this down, sometimes this will lift up a little bit like this. So you want to just bend it just a little bit like that. Come on, get on there. Okay, so the hardware was a malfunction. The hole on this one is like really small, and it didn't finish machine out the rest of it, so it will never go onto those, you know, bolts. The ends of it, no matter what you do, it's not gonna go on. So I went in my toolbox and get like an extra one. You just tighten them down, not too tight, but just tight enough. Like that. I always make sure the peak of it kind of like is close to the edge. It could have been a little closer out here, like right there on the edge, but it's fine. And now you could just tighten these, like not really tight, but just tight enough so they don't move. Because you're dealing with plastic. Plastic is not going to give like that. It's not going to rattle out. And there you go. That's that. When you put these on, spin it before you know, so you know everything is cleared, that you're safe, because these are brakes you're talking about. and nothing is touching, which is great. And voila, that's one side. And I'll show you on the next side, because I did that one first right there. Now the backs. Okay, now we're doing the back here. Same thing as the other side. This one you actually have to take the whole nut off. Put it in and then slide it. Well, slide these on first. All the way in like that. If it doesn't fit, you push this a little bit down. Like that. And you put the knot back on. Also 3/8 bolt nut, sorry. And that's it, that's on. Now the back mud flaps. You'll have to remove these. You have to pull the metal out. It's kind of tough. Well, yeah, you got to pull the metal out though, because you wouldn't be needing this and this one. You have to drill this out. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure this is nice and clean. Five-eighths. That's good. Now you need one of these to put in. No, actually, take the metal out. We're going to put a screw in there. As I say, you need these for the back. That's one there. Another one there. You need one of these washers. Put them on here. Along with something else. Hold on, no. Let's do this first. Kind of far, isn't it? That's why you need the washer. Okay, the bracket. Could use any one. Oh, and that's what that foam thing is for. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so you take this and you put it onto the hole right here. I don't know, the hole's not lining up on this pretty well. Those two line up, but not this one. Yeah. One of the washers, and that's how far I reached. So yeah, put it in that hole, use your hand, screw it in just a little bit. Same thing with the other one. Long screw, washer. Oh, the washer goes in the back of that one. I mean, you know what I mean. This goes here. What I think I will do is make a hole, because this hole doesn't line up for whatever reason. If you notice that, it does not line up. The other one lines up down here. With this one, no matter how I try, it would not line up. So that way I get everything nice and straight with a hole where I want the hole at. And I'll put it in. See, this one is here. Put a screw in there. Where the washer. Gosh. You do have to put that rubber back here. One of these little things. That to me doesn't really serve a purpose. Here's my glove. I guess it'll make a difference because of this right here. It's just gonna fill up that space. Okay. Right there. Perfect. Now you screw it down. Right there in the peak. Could use the drill. I'm going to use just a little bit. Or we screw it into plastic, so it could get stripped really easy if you're not careful. I think that was there for a reason. Here, what? Let me put this back. And just screw it through that. Like that. Right there. Let's go and see what I did yesterday. Alright, here's the boost gauge, oil pressure, water pressure, voltage, 18 volts anyway. Wire comes down here. This is for focus. I got it to fit in here good enough before it would, the other pillar didn't fit good enough. This one fits just great. Goes all the way down there. You have to do a couple of trimming and stuff. You have to do a couple of trimming. That's why the wires can't go back there, because the boost gauge is here. I could have extended the wire, but I didn't have enough to extend at that time. What I did, but just the way how the boost gauge come around here is to go all the way back there and to make a big gap. It will make a gap in between there, and it would not look good. So just leave it right here, which will be perfect. I did the 4-point harness, the beginner seat belt. Well, it's not a beginner seat belt, but the symbol beginner. If y'all didn't know that, a lot of people don't know that. This means beginner. You put it on your card, it means beginner. There's a yellow and I think yellow and green one that's at the bottom here is like rounded. If you don't know what that means, that's for senior citizens in Japan. So when they put that on their car, you know that they're a senior citizen, and if they drive slow, you could actually pass them by seeing these symbols. If you see this, it's because somebody just took the driving test and they actually is a beginner driver on the road. So educate yourself. These are for this symbol is for beginners. Nothing wrong with putting it on your car. I mean, it's the United States, it's not Japan, but that's just what it means. Right here, I just took the bolt out, raise it up, put it in there. That's one. Same as the other one, same as the back. They come up in front here. They buckle up pretty good. I'm not gonna put it on because I'm not the one who set it up to set up the car. It's for the customer, so customer slash buddy. And you know, it fits pretty damn good. That you can see over there. 4 points. Sit in the seat. When you want to get out, you pull this, and all 3 comes out. 1 always stays on. And you also put a 5-point because there's another inlet right there for the one that goes down, but you have to drill a hole in your car, and this person does not want that, so we're not going to do that. 4-point is good enough. So that's it. What else I did in here? Nothing. The wiring, I'm not going to tell y'all to do that. It's a lot to do. Always read the manual properly, but yes, this vent still works with the air, which is awesome. That's everything. Looks pretty good. And then you turn it off. Everything turns off. Hopefully the camera catch that. This is the boost sending unit. This is the hose that I ran all the way down to the boost line. The wiring for it that goes back to the gauge, 1 to the power, actually 1 to the negative, and the other 2 goes back inside. The green and red, as you see down there, goes back inside. See if y'all can see at the bottom, because I ran the boost line all the way down. Also, you have to remove this when you're doing the work back there. So this is the aftermarket one. I did that. I don't know if I did a video on that one, but yeah, I installed this. It's easy. A couple of bolts, some sleeves, and no, you cannot see from here. Pretty tight fit. Let me see if I can get my hand anywhere close. Right there is one of the lines that you could tap into. I didn't tap into that one. I tapped into the blow-off valve line. That one is all the way to the top, up here, on top of the turbo. Are you able to see it? It's a little shiny thing all the way up on the top up there. That's the blow-off. So the line comes from that and goes all the way up. There are other places to see it from, but really difficult. I did use this first line right here. This one. Don't know how good you can see that. I did use this one first, but I don't know, it didn't react good enough, but the sensor didn't pick it up good enough, so I used the blow-off line for the boost line, the clear boost line that I tapped into with a T-fitting, and that's all that was, just a T-fitting that tapped into there and goes all the way. Hopefully you can see it right there, up in there, with red straps around it. I'm gonna go all the way around here, so hopefully y'all catch that. Hopefully the camera sees it, and it goes all the way to the top. So I'm gonna drop the car down. So I'm gonna drop the car down, and you're gonna see how the mud flaps and everything look on the side.
Again, I ran out of time, as you know I always do. Well, thank you for watching. This is a back view, side view, and then there'll be a front view, kind of slanted front view, but hey, it was a good, nice little project that I did. Hopefully y'all like it. Stay tuned, like, subscribe. Peace.